What the hell? Oh, man had an absolute technical breakdown, blood. What the actual? Listen, what's going on, guys? Rants Red Talk, sponsored by the One Football app for all your up-to-date football needs, bruv. All your team news, all your transfer news, and it's still Ollie out, fam. Hopefully, it's the new manager news, gang business. Make sure you scroll all the way down into the description. Make sure you smash that like button on the video. Download the app and join the One Football gang, bruv. But without further ado, another 3 points and that. We're going to win the league. Man told you already. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the greatest show of all time. Paul Pogba is the greatest midfielder of all time. Do you know what I'm saying? And in the cut, you got the gang, fam. What you man saying?
W's only, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here, man. Respect on his name. That's all I'm saying, man. People need to put respect on his name, man, and just enjoy the brilliance, man. Forget all that talk about Raiola, this and that. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it, man. Listen, we're not going to have many world-class players in this football club soon, you get it? Because we're a shadow of what we used to be. So right now, guys, enjoy it. Let it sink it in. You know what I mean? Like Martin Tyler, it says, yeah? Sink it in. And enjoy it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just ready to hear Statman's numbers for tonight. That's all I'm hearing here.
Come on, G.
Before we hear the crack-a-lacking. You know them ones.
Statman, what you saying?
I'll be honest, I can barely hear anything, but all I'm saying, the title challenge is on. If we win a game,
Say it louder,
2 points
man.
at the top, get Nagelsmann in, and we're oozing sauce, as expressions like to say.
Man need, yeah? Listen, I need another glass of wine, but I ain't got no more wine, bro, because I feel like this, bruv. Listen, you see that third goal today? People understand, yeah, what man can do, yeah, without a proper coach. That's what we can do without a proper coach. Listen, bro, it's a mad thing. Man, like Rashford comments, let's look at these. Rashford said, once again, we've done well to respond from a goal behind. If we don't kill the game off, it's going to be tough, bro.
Facts,
we
bro.
need to stop going a goal down. You know what I mean? Because we're not going to keep getting away with it.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like today, I was scared when we went to go down because the thing about Sheffield United is they're low on confidence. I thought, especially if they get the first goal in, they're going to be up for it, and they kind of were. Like it was a tight game at the end of the day, 3-2. We didn't really breeze past them, but like at the end of the day, 3 points is 3 points.
Nah, 100% agree, man. The second half was a bit of a mad one still. Shaky and that, you know what I mean? I think, you know, when we got that third goal, we sat back for like 20, 30 minutes, man. You know what I mean? When really you should have gone for the killer blow. Just sink. You know what I mean? I said to him, let's have fun tonight, man. Get the goals up, bro. We only went 1+ goals, man. That's probably a kind of a, I'm not saying it's a negative, but that's one thing you got to look at. I think we should have got the goals up, man. You know what I mean?
Our goal difference is only +3. Liverpool's is +10. We're talking about a title challenge here. We need that up.
This is what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
But tonight, bro, it's down to one man. Obviously, 2 man, Rashford as well. Big up Rashford, but
yeah,
the 2 goals started from Paul Pogba. Man. You know what I mean? That the start of the move to Zizou, and then the one obviously over the top to Martial. Listen, man. I'm telling you now, no one does that in this team, you know. Maybe Kwamato on his day can give you that kind of cute pass over the top, but I don't think anyone does that in this team, you know. Yeah. And that's scary, you know, because we need that. If you want to win games by like, you know what I mean? Obviously, you're gonna have moments where, you know what I mean, you get the free kicks and whatnot, but them moments are flashes of brilliance here. If you don't get them moments to define game, like at 1-0, we didn't look like we were gonna score, and then boom, that moment over the top. So you know what I mean, bro? Like that moment, boom.
I think when we play those 2 DMs, no one has the passing range on Paul Pogba. Fred does not have that passing range over the top. McTominay don't have that passing range. Now, man, your match, I'll give it to him. He can actually pass the ball kind of long. But no one else, like Donny van der Beek can't do that. Paul Pogba can. We saw that today. Like that for the first goal, that pass that he played to Martial was just... No, actually, was it the second goal, I think?
I think the second one is the second one. Yeah.
Second goal, bro. That is world class, bro. And Paul Pogba is looking the other way, bro. Like, understand, he played that ball first time here with the perfect weight on it. Like, bro, it's an exquisite pass. And you know what? You know the mad thing that pissed me off here. Like, even for the third goal, yeah. Everyone's talking about how well Pogba done for it. Why the fuck was Pogba picking up the ball that deep in the first place? This is what we should be complaining about. If we've got a player that can play the caliber of passes that he showed for the second goal, he should not be that close to his own goal, bro. Do you know what I mean? If you play Pogba 15, 20 yards higher up the pitch, yeah, his output's crazy, you know. When people talk about Pogba's consistency and lack of consistency, it's 100% down to where he's being played. It's got nothing to do with his ability, because even when Pogba's not playing well, like what you're seeing with Bruno as well, even when Bruno's not playing well, he can influence the game because he has certain qualities. Do you know what I mean? Pogba has certain qualities that even when he's not playing well, he's still a threat. When Pogba's not playing well, he's not a threat playing at the 6. Do you know what I mean? And this is the difference today, bro. Like, this was a good Paul Pogba. This was still probably, like, I'd say this is an 8 out of 10 Pogba at a stretch, innit? Like, Pogba's still got another gear to go up.
And that's the scariest bit, man. Man's got another gear to go, man. You know what I mean? Like, that ball, when he, you know what I mean, when he does that Zizou turn, man, that is just like, that's almost like a goal, you know, because if that don't happen, then you don't score that goal, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what was there.
Bruv, it's so important. Like a normal player loses the ball there. A normal player.
Or they pass it to the other, maybe the right back, or they you know what I mean? McTominay would probably do a quick, you know what I mean, quick side pass.
The thing is, with the roulette, yeah, it allows you to evade the player and still go towards the goal. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If he drops his shoulder and goes to the right, anything that takes the ball away from the goal probably slows down the counter attack. Do you know what I mean? So that was just, bro, it's ridiculous.
And not many midfielders in the world can do that.
Yeah, bro. It's only him and Thiago.
Yeah. Thiago, yeah.
It's only him and Thiago, bro. It's only him and Thiago.
That's poetry motion, you know, that, you know.
It's unbelievable, poetry, man. It's unbelievable. If it's anyone else, people are eulogizing, innit? But Pogba, there's this stigma around him. And look at this, what Ollie said. It's spot on, bro. This guy's been at the club since he was a kid. This is his home, bro. Even Pogba said, listen, I've done my driving test in Manchester, bro. I see this as a home for me. So, but these men don't treat him like a homegrown player. He don't get the love that he should get, bro. He should get the love, yeah, that a lot of these reserve players are getting, bro, because he's one of us, bro. He is. But they don't treat him like that, bro. And I'm tired of it. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If people had half the patience, yeah, and the love that they give for actual mediocre players, yeah, and they actually gave the same, they had the same patience for Pogba and the same attitude for him, bro, maybe his performances when he's playing that position he doesn't want to play there, maybe it'd be a bit better.
That's actually true, you know. You know what I mean? A lot of people say to him, you know what I mean, he don't care for the club, man. Listen, man. That don't sound to me like a player that don't care, man. And I've always said that. I made it clear to everyone, yeah. As long as he's playing for Man United Football Club, yeah, I'm going to support him. I'm going to back him, man. I don't care what Raiola says. I really, really don't care anymore now.
It's all about what Pogba says, bro, and what he does on the pitch.
And for me, yeah, oh my days, West Ham did it. City, for me, I thought he was one of our better players in that team. You know what I mean?
When
today
made a difference.
Leipzig when he came on. Come on, man. I think if you lose, like they're saying that Paul Pogba's leaving this summer, Fabrizio Romano, I think said it today. I think, you know what, you lose him, yeah, it's difficult to replace that kind of quality. You might go and get 2 players for the value of Paul Pogba. You might go get him, but the rarity of Paul Pogba in today's market, like a lot of people say get Grealish, but Grealish is a different type of player.
Bruv, there's no player in world football like Paul Pogba. They don't exist.
Well, there you go then.
They don't exist. To replace Paul Pogba, you have to buy 2 players.
Yeah.
You have to buy a player, yeah, that wins as many recoveries as him. Because, like, Statman will tell you, the way he recovers the ball, he recovers the ball as well.
8 ball recoveries today.
There you go. He recovers the ball like a combative midfielder. But Pogba's not a combative midfielder. He's a creative midfielder. So you're getting creativity and you're getting the combativeness. You're not getting that from any other footballer in the world, bro.
The big thing is you're getting creativity from deep. They're not many that deep line like playmakers like that anymore. And
if they can pass, most of them ain't tackling as well like that. They're not winning the ball back. The players like Jorginho, like, he can't tackle, but if you give him the ball, he'll find the pass. Do you know what I mean? But he's not going to win the ball. You know what I'm saying? The geezer is winning the ball like a combative player and also playing very, like, He's playing very crucial passes as well in the game. The guy is literally the all-round, like archetypal midfielder, bro. And because he's so good at everything, he's always the guy that picks up the slack for everyone else.
Facts.
You know what I mean? He needs to be able to spread his wings, and do what he does best at football. And if he can't do that at Manchester United, anyone that thinks if he's going to go somewhere else and not thrive, your head's fried. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. And tonight, man, I just want to know his numbers tonight. What's up, man? You got his numbers tonight?
The thing is, I've been looking at his numbers, and let's be honest here, these numbers don't actually even look great. I think this is one of those players that you have to like eye test before stats.
Yeah.
So today, 87 touches, 81.8% pass accuracy. He only created one chance, but obviously a chance is only something that directly leads to a shot.
Yeah, the pass that leads to a shot. Yeah.
He completed 1 out of 1 dribbles, completed 6 out of 12 duels, lost possession 19 times, 3 clearances, 2 interceptions, 1 tackle, and 1 foul, 1. And obviously 8 ball recoveries.
But there you go. And that's what I mean. And that's a more advanced Pogba. So he's playing more risky passes. He's losing the ball a little bit more now. Do you know what I'm saying? And
imagine we went for it as well in that kind of after 3-1.
Well, there you go.
Picked them off, but we sat back. I think the manager said sit back. And that was on, you know what I mean? I think we all just sat back and we kind of was a bit reserved. And then we didn't have that. We lost that bit of touch, didn't we? Everyone just sat back. You get me? I think if you went for it more, that's the difference in the manager. You know what I mean? A lot of people say, Paul Pogba isn't getting the best out of himself. You know, under Mourinho, it was stale football. You know what I mean? Like for so long. And now under Ole, we don't kill teams off. We don't go for the juggernaut. We don't go, you know what? 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? We almost sometimes sit back at 2-1. Like today, at 3-1, we sat back.
Bro, you take off Martial for fucking McMuffin, yeah? Bro, you invite pressure.
There you go then.
You invite pressure when you take off an attacking player for a defensive player because the defensive player comes on with a defensive mentality. And also, it tells your players that, yo, we're trying to shut up shop here.
And then
if you're on the pitch, and you see your manager bring on a midfielder for a striker, automatically, you know that you're in survival mode. You know it. Yeah. Psychologically. Like when you're winning and then you bring on another attacker, also psychologically, it actually scares the opposing team from actually going for it because they're like, yo, like these men are going to keep coming at us, bro. Like football's a game of chess, isn't it? And certain changes that you make signal certain things, not only to the players on the pitch, but also to the opposition manager, to the fans, everything, bro. Football's a game of momentum, bro. And you literally give the momentum to the other team, when you take off a striker and bring on a midfielder. It's silly. We saw it at Spurs as well, bro. The Crystal Palace game, like they're 1-0 up, taking off Ndombele, like to shut up shop, and then they concede. Now, bro, you see,
you reap what you know what I mean, your rewards, you know, you whatever you put into that. And Mourinho, you got it absolutely wrong, mate. You know what I mean? The momentum was gone then. You know what I mean? And I feel like for me, we got to stop this, man. We got to stop this like decades ago. Because if Brewster, gets more power on that, I'm telling you now, that goes in, you know.
Yeah.
And it looks like a different game. So we need to start killing. We got the players there to kill the game off. We gave us too much respect, man.
Wait, what do you think of Oli dropping De Gea and starting Dean Henderson today?
But I think they got beef, blood. But I've been saying this though. I think they've got beef. I don't think that it was tactical. So? Of course, bro. Bruv, he took the armband from man. And the thing is, I think that Oli been looking for an excuse to drop De Gea, if I'm being honest. Do you know what I mean? He just didn't have the other goalkeeper. Because Oli would have dropped him last season.
I don't know. I think today was just kind of like Ollie's like sentiment kind of reasons. You've been at Sheffield United, go
same.
What, like when he gave Tuanzebe the armband?
Yeah, I think it was against Rochdale or something, innit?
Rochdale, against because that's why he's from Rochdale.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the reason, that's even worse.
I know.
But I think like
he definitely said that, man. He probably gave him a little letter saying, "Yo, listen, it's my game coming up in about 4 weeks' time. Yo, let me play that game." I'm telling you, it's gotta be.
I think like other than Dean Henderson's mistake, I think that kind of worked out well because I think if you saw the first like couple corners that they brought in, there were loads of people around Dean Henderson, and we see when David De Gea is in there, he doesn't really command the box.
He doesn't come for it.
So it kind of was like a blessing in disguise, even though Dean Henderson obviously did make the mistake, which was poor from him.
That's what I'm saying.
But that was
this guy saying that Pogba's not an attacking midfielder, bro. If you watch the interview that Pogba did with, and they keep the other day, like with Thierry Henry, he said an 8 or a 10. He said 8 or a 10. He don't care, bro. He just wants freedom, bro. That's all he wants. Play him and Bruno up the pitch together. Do you know what I mean? Someone's saying, yo, we don't have a Sergio Busquets. Well, then buy one. Because it's worth it. It's worth it. When you got players like Pogba and Bruno, you spend 60 million on someone that's going to let these men play ball. You do it, bro. If Ndidi costs 65 million, you spend 65.
I spend it on him. Him or Declan Rice, man. I've been calling for Declan Rice, yeah. Go and buy him, man. Imagine him, Paul Pogba and Bruno, mate. Jeez.
Nah, for me, it's all about Ndidi. I think Ndidi's mobility is just massive, especially with.
Who's been outperforming though? Declan Rice has been outperforming Ndidi.
Yeah, but
I know injury. Yeah, injury. Yeah, I understand. But I still think Declan Rice on his day, for me, there's something about him, man. His range of passing, you know what I mean? He could go different positions.
I agree on the ball. I agree on the ball, Rice is better, but I think Ndidi's mobility, I think last 3 years, there's been like barely any ball winning midfielders better than him in the ball.
But injury prone though, isn't it? It's injury prone, but that's a problem, man.
Yeah, I'd take Declan only because he's English. And I just think that he just fits in perfectly with the lads, and also his injury record is better. And he is he younger, like a year younger or something?
Yeah, I think
they're both similar age, isn't it? Something like that.
I think Declan Rice probably is younger.
Yeah, probably about 2 years younger, 1 or 2 years.
That's what I'm saying. So, bruv, you know what I mean? Spot on. Michael Owen, how Oli hasn't played Bruno and Pogba together is more unbelievable. They have to find a way of playing them more. But Michael Owen always says the obvious things anyway. Do you know
I know. What was that one he said about Stoke? If they put the ball back in the net, they score more goals.
But this is it, bruv. I mean, if they score more goals, they'll win more games. Well, fucking no shit, Sherlock, you mug. Do you know what I mean? This is what it is. You man, smash the like button. 1.2 in here at the moment. Let's get them likes up. Get us over 500.
Today, Oli kind of went back to his like post-lockdown team. We saw the 2 DMs with Pogba, Matic, and then Bruno ahead. I think that was interesting. Like especially with the front three, we saw Greenwood, Martial, Rashford. We haven't really seen that much this season.
Amazing.
And Martial scored. That's massive for his confidence as well.
Yeah, massive, man. He had to score that. It was one of them where we had to persistent. But I thought his overall game was all right today.
Yeah,
I think Rashford again. Could have had about 5 goals today, but you know what I mean. It's still that's Rashford. That's what you're gonna get with Rashford, isn't it?
No, but I did think Rashford was good today, though. Especially in the first half, he was a lot more direct. I said on the left when he's coming inside, driving at people. That's when we see the best out of Marcus Rashford, and we saw that today.
Nah, facts, man. You get me? Just need to that first bit, man. We need to get out of the habit, man. Giving the first goal away, because against Leeds and that, the young man there will just come at us at time after time after again. They won't sit back, Leeds. They'll come at us, bro. Yeah. So we need to stop that, giving them the early goal and that, because then they'll build their confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Leeds have scored 22 goals this season. That's the same as us.
That's mad, bro. They're a good team. They're going to cause us problems still.
And they're somehow 13th in the league.
Especially with our centre-backs, they're not the quickest, man. And you get me? Rafinha, them man, and Harrison, bro. Them man love to run off the ball, you know what I mean? A lot of runners off the ball.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. It's going to be a tricky game, that one, but tonight, man, we just got to embrace Paul Pogba, man. I'm so glad he's at Man United, man. I still, until he goes, I'm going to just enjoy him, man. And a lot of United fans, what they're seeing, when they say, what does it say? The grass is not green on the other side. They always say the grass is green on the side, but I'm not too sure, man. It's going to take a while, because I don't think Man United will use that money to go and buy a Paul Pogba.
They're not going to. They're not going to,
innit? Because they know that Van der Beek's here and Bruno's there. They think that they've got Matic. They think that they've got Tommy in there. You know what I mean? They think that they've already got the quality in there. You know what I mean? And that for me it's like, you can't be doing that, man. You cannot, because it'll take a while, man. We still haven't replaced Rooney. We still haven't replaced Paul Scholes, Rio Ferdinand, Vidic, all these players, bro. You know what I mean? We're just about got a world-class player in there.
Yeah.
Keep him until he wants. If he wants to leave and he says, right, go, then give him his wishes. But if he's on the verge of, different manager, different vibes, boy, you know what I mean, bro? Because if Pochettino's coming in the summer, and I reckon there's a pre-agreement for Pochettino to come in.
Yeah, so do I.
Unless Man United drastically, because you know what, Man United are going to win one game. We're going to probably draw against some games. It's going to be in and out. And that for me, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, as much as I want him sacked, I don't think the board are going to do that. And I know, Statman, I feel like you feel the same. They're not going to sack Ole under this kind of form.
I think even if we get top 4, if we get top 5, I still don't think Ole will go. There's no doubt.
But that's the problem with ambition. But if they already have a pre-agreement with Pochettino in the summer, then I reckon there must be something in there that will say, Paul Pogba, I want him to stay, because he, for me, still is a world-class player.
Yeah.
But I think even Paul Pogba, I think at that point he would be like how many promises have I been told at that point?
But you never know, though. What about a proper coach, though? He's got a proper coach now. You know what I'm saying?
I think
I don't know. I think it would depend on the phone call between them. But honestly, if I was Pogba, yeah, I'd just leave anyway, bruv. Like, honestly, like, I'd just leave because it's one of them ones where just because of the fans, I'd leave, bro, because they don't deserve him. I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, this is bittersweet for me, yeah, because, brother, I've stuck by this guy, yeah, from the beginning, and the amount of shit I get all the time. You support Pogba, you don't support the football club. All of you lot can go fuck yourselves, bro. It's just that I know a baller when I see one, bro. You know them, and that's what it was, and that's why I stick by players that I believe in, bro. That's how I am in life, bro. Like, no one can look at Paul Pogba and not tell me that he's not one of the best footballers in the world. If you can't see that with your eyes, you don't know anything about football. We shouldn't be having a conversation.
Say it again, man.
So do you know what I mean? So when man are talking shit to me, I'm like, bruv, like, I shouldn't be at a point now, yeah, where Pogba's doing what, because really and truly, Pogba shows glimpses of this quality every single match, even when he's playing badly. Even when he's playing badly, he does stuff on the pitch that no one else can do. He does it. Do you know what I mean? So does Bruno. When Bruno's playing badly, he always does something that reminds you that, you know what, there's a player in there. But when Pogba does it, everyone remembers everything else that he didn't do right. And when it's Bruno, everyone forgets.
But Bruno will get that though in the future though. When
no, he won't though. He won't. You know why Bruno?
I think like he will.
He won't. You know, reason why Bruno won't get that, yeah, is because of the backstory with Pogba. Everyone takes Pogba's agent out on him. They use Raiola as a stick to beat him with. Then Pogba left the club before, yeah, because he wanted to play football. And then the whole Raiola thing. So people are like, yeah, that's why Fergie got rid of him. Fergie didn't get rid of him. Pogba wanted to leave because he wanted to play, because Fergie was playing fucking cleverly ahead of him, bro. So it's one of them ones where people use the whole Raiola thing and all the backstory, yeah, as a stick to beat Pogba with and all this other bullshit. They've got bare bias and bare things why they don't like him, yeah, and they use that against him when he's not having the best game, bro. But even when he's not having the best game, he shows his quality. So does Bruno. Bruno shows his quality.
Bruno still will get it though. Not as much as Pogba, but I still think
same.
I think Bruno won't get it because of how he started. I think he's got so much credit in the bank now that he won't get it. And really, Bruno don't really deserve to get it now for the simple fact that these men have let man off so many things. Nah, but I think Bruno off to so many bad performances. Now you can't really, bro. You can't get onto him now because you've made your bed now. You've made your bed now, bro.
With Bruno, it's kind of like once the goal contributions dry out, and say if there's like a spell where he's not good, there's going to be no creativity in that team.
But there's been spells when he's not good, but he gets goal contributions though.
Yeah, exactly. But I said when that dries up.
When that dries up, that's what I feel like as well.
I don't think it can though when they're building a team around him.
No, but like number 10s, it happens. Sometimes you just have that spell.
Especially on a better coach as well. On a better coach. So imagine Pochettino comes in and then say, for example, Bruno does dry up the goals and the assists don't come in. Then it's like, wow. So what is it now then? Because we have a good coach here. He can get the best out of you. What's happening? I just feel like if there's nothing around Bruno, and like you said, Rants, if there's nothing around Bruno and Bruno is that kind of person who's providing everything, I feel like he will get the same thing. It's just that we can't see it now because it's still fresh. You get Papa's still here. You know, there's other scapegoats to get first. You know what I was there, bro? Like, there's other people to target first. You know what I mean? And so that's why right now, Bruno, you get me, he's doing well right now. You know what I'm saying? He's a person that is giving us most of the impact. But when he does dry up, that he will be the next scapegoat. And that's how Man United works, man. But
this is system.
But this is football. Yeah. Why should it's just like me. Why should we have to lose games, or why should someone have to have no goal contributions for you to realize they're not playing well?
That's like an error, though, isn't it?
Why can't you just watch a game and see that they're not playing well? Like today, Bruno wasn't good today.
He was on the periphery, innit?
He wasn't in the game really at any point.
Apart from the flick for the goal.
Exactly. Apart from that, but like he does a million of those a game anyway, bro. Like honestly, he wasn't in the game today. Do you know what I mean? And this isn't slagging him off because this is the kind of player he is. Like he's never a player that's involved in everything.
In this team, though.
Precisely.
But then you get someone. If Bruno's not playing well, you have Pogba in there. Why do Man United fans not want to see that? Why do you want to see?
But I don't know.
Why do you not want to see a lot of quad? You know, when you look at that PSG squad, yeah, or you look at other squads in Europe, the best of the best there. When one player wasn't playing well, they had another player there who performed. You have to have the best in class. Why is it one person only?
Most United fans want to see, but I just don't think Oli has faith in the defense to play both of them together.
I don't think most Man United fans want to see it. Most Man United fans, yeah, a lot of these men were talking about getting rid of this guy, bro. Honestly, I think that most football fans, not just Man United fans.
When he's playing like this, no one can complain.
Yeah, like, but most fans of football, most fans of football teams, not just Man United fans, most fans of football teams are not actually football fans. They're just fans of their football team.
Yeah,
they actually don't know football.
That's true, that, you know, because
they actually don't know football.
There was a brother there that I said to him, yo, listen, and he doesn't rate Paul Pogba. And I said to him, yo, Paul Pogba played well. He could have scored the equalizer. And he still said, nah, I'm not, still got to leave the club. And I just said to him, bro, you can't say that, man. You got to look at the game, innit? You feel me? You got to look at the game. And this guy literally won us the game. He literally won us to get into the next round of Champions League. So I think people's minds are already set. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, someone shouldn't have to look at stats, yeah, to know if someone's had a good game or not, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what they do in this era, bro. They talk about most goal contributions, this, that, and the other. I can genuinely say, yeah, that like the kind of player Bruno is, yeah, he's never going to be involved in football matches the way we allow him to play, bro. Like he's never going to be someone that ticks your team over, in it. He's not the player that drops deep and he's always on the ball. So when people are like, oh, Bruno doesn't run games. That's not who he is as a player. He's someone who makes the decisive pass or scores. That's what he does. Right moment, right time.
Yeah, he's a decisive player. He's a player that makes impact, but he doesn't control games, bro. Players like Thiago control games. Players like Pogba,
that's not what he is anyway.
That's not what Bruno is. Do you know what I mean? That's not what he is. He's a goal scoring midfielder.
He's a Lampard, isn't it?
Exactly. When Frank Lampard was in that Chelsea team, yeah, Claude Makelele is the guy that controlled games, or Michael Essien. It wasn't Lampard or Ballack. It wasn't Lampard. The same way Dele Alli was a goal scoring midfielder at Tottenham. He never controlled the midfield. It was someone else.
Almost as a second striker.
Exactly.
That's what I said to Fingy. Matisse and that, he didn't believe me.
Yeah, he was. No, but Matisse will suck off Lampard, innit? Because that's his manager. Lampard was a fucking number. He was a 9.5, innit?
Well, you're talking about Lampard. I was talking about Dele Alli.
And Dele. Like these men are attacking midfielders, innit? These men score goals, innit? They don't control games.
I look at Dele Alli now when there's no goals. You know what I mean?
As soon as Ali's goals dry up, man's a scrub. You know what I'm saying? That's what he is. As soon as the goals dry up, man's saying, but what do you add to the team?
Because he's not that creative midfielder. You can't find those like Ozil passes kind of thing.
He can't.
His best period at Spurs came when he's basically playing alongside Harry Kane at times. How many times did you see those balls coming in, back post headers from Dele Alli and stuff?
Yeah.
This is it, man. And Pochettino made him that player. You get me? Look what Pochettino made him out. Unplayable. For 2 years, he was unplayable, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So we need a system to be put in place so we can get the best out of Bruno Fernandes and understand that Bruno's going to be a guy that gets you goals and assists, but in overall play, he's going to frustrate you and he's going to do more things wrong than he does right, because that's what he does in games, isn't it? That's what he does. He forces things and that. Once you acknowledge that that's what he is, you build a team, so that we don't suffer when he does things wrong. And it's the same with Pogba. You know that Pogba's defensively naive. He's going to lose his man sometimes. He's going to go sleep. Do you know what I'm saying? So you make sure there's someone behind him so that when that happens, they can clean up. And then,
as I said, I do think a better coach will drill that discipline into Bruno. We see Bruno when he plays in Portugal in the number 8 role, he's a lot more disciplined. Doesn't need the ball as many times.
But also, I feel like he was telling him, stick to your zone. You know what I mean? You don't have to chase the ball. You don't let the other guys do that. You don't have to do that. Let Pogba do that. Let Van der Beek do that. Let Fred do that. You stay in the zone, operate in them zones, and I'm telling you now, you will be unplayable. Yeah. And that's what you got to do. And I feel like that's why I feel like Ole doesn't say that to Bruno, because Bruno is almost his savior. He's kept him in his job. It's almost like, you know what I mean? You can't, beggars don't be choosers. You don't hear that word of beggars can't be choosers. You know what I mean? Ole can't say to Bruno, yo, listen, I don't want you to play there, because, I'm trying to work a system here. Nah, man, I play where I want, mate.
Ole said it himself. He said to Bruno, just do what you did at Sporting.
That's what I'm saying to you. It's not as if he's telling him, like, right, I want you here. I don't. Have you ever seen, like, top teams in Europe, the manager, the press here will ask the manager, yo, listen, we've not seen Bruno play well for the last 2 or 3 games. Is there something wrong with this, in the system? Is he not operating in the 10? Is he not playing the way you want to play him? Like, the press in England never ask them questions. Have you noticed that? Because you know why? Yeah. It's almost they just want that kind of moment where it's like, you know what, man, Bruno's a savior. Bruno is a man. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying he's not the man, but I'm just saying sometimes you've got to say to footballers nowadays, yo, listen, when you're not playing well, we need to criticize what's happened wrong. But it's almost like, I don't think they do that, though. It's just next game, you know what, Bruno will come back next game. You know what I mean? Or certain players will come back next game. Like Rashford, what happened in that game right now? Have you not been playing well? What's going on? But it's almost the next game, you know what? You know what I mean? Next game, new game. Right. And that's how they play. Have you noticed? Rashford doesn't score for 3 games.
Yo, this is a question for you guys and maybe Statman as well, bruv. Does Bruno score goals for Portugal?
Like, his goal contributions are still less at Portugal, but that's obviously because he's playing deeper and stuff, innit?
Because he's actually playing in a system, that like he has to think about the rest of his team.
Yeah, but I still think, like, other than the last couple,
do you reckon he would still score goals if he played in a proper system as a number 8, though?
I think I said this last time. He'll be less productive in terms of his numbers, but I think overall his play will look a lot better because he's going to be more disciplined.
I think he would contribute more to the actual overall team, even if he scored less goals. Because his work rate is unbelievable, bruv. He runs his socks off, he presses and all of that. But on the ball is always where I have my biggest problem with him. But I think as an 8, he would be sick.
But I think that it works well for him in this team, though, is that he's got a lot of fast-paced runners that are going off him. You know, in the Portuguese league, it wasn't like that. It was almost him to create everything, him to do everything. I think now there's a lot of buzzing around him, and he thrives off that. You know what I mean? If there wasn't that kind of Martial, Rashford around him, Greenwood buzzing around, and he almost right time, right place, you know what I mean? Boom, get the goal. You know what I mean? And that's why he's been so successful. He's had the quality now to see that. And obviously, Jesse Lingard, Pereira couldn't see that. They will always just follow where the ball is. You know, when Bruno now is trying to get the little moments and then pockets and build it from there. Portugal, International League, you just can't do that. You can't roam around. You've got to move with a purpose in International League, bro. You can't just run around and say, yo, I'm going to end up here and I'm going to score from here. It don't happen like that, man. It's the best in class in the international stage, man. You know what I mean?
Another person, someone in the comments said Bruno's goal contributions are less for Portugal because obviously he doesn't take penalties as well. Is Ronaldo.
Yeah,
but there you go. But that's what I'm saying. You have to look past stats, bruv. So when everyone's talking about his goal contributions, like, do you know what I mean? Like, bruv, you have to look past them, like, and look at overall game. That's what I try and do, bro. Like not every day you use numbers, to kind of define players. Numbers don't define footballers, bro. You know what I mean? Like, numbers don't define players. Like, we need to get out of that. Do you know what I mean? Because it's the same player playing with actual better players, but his numbers are lower. Why? Because he's got a different role. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Because, bruv, when you're playing with better players, your numbers should be better in theory. Should be. But they're not. Because man's role is completely different. So don't judge a player solely on their numbers.
I think telling like Bruno as a number 8, I think Carlos Carvajal was the former Sporting Lisbon manager. He said, I think after the Wolves game, his first game, he said that Bruno Fernandes is a number 8.
I've been saying from day one, but a lot of people, they've seen the numbers and think, no, he's a 10, he's a 10, he's a 10. Yeah, I understand that he's getting goals now because, you know what I mean, it's an exciting league and the level of defending this league is terrible. But I still think he'd be better in a number 8 role in a very, very good system. You know what I mean? Because he can do the clever passes. They can do the kind of, you know what I mean, getting the ball quick. He plays the ball quick and he moves it in between the lines quick.
He does,
that's what number 8 does. They move the ball quick between the lines.
But you need space as well. To be a number 10, you need to be able to operate when you don't have space as well, bro. Like, Pogba can wriggle in between players. That's why he's super deceptive. That's why some people argue he's a 10. Some people can argue he's an 8. It's because he's got the qualities of both. Do you know what I'm saying? He can operate in tight spaces, and if you give him space, he'll kill you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he can dribble like a number 10. That you would argue that he could dribble better than a number 10. Pogba dribbles like a winger. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't like you see like the Ozils and the Matters, the 360 and all that Pogba's doing. They're not doing that. That's what you associate with your Neymars of this world. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what you associate with your Kai Havertz kind of players and that, bro. Like, the guy's different. He's an android, fam. That's what Pogba is. He's a flipping android, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what
with the super saver battery. You get me?
It's crazy, bro. Like, let me go through the super chats. Let's not forget how bad Wan-Bissaka and Maguire currently are. I have no faith with our defenders. We can't play out the back. Poch won't fancy them, bro. We can play out the back, but one thing I would say is, I do not know what kind of things these guys are doing in training because basic things we're doing wrong. And you see why Louis Van Gaal always said that he always played a left-footed centre back. You know why? Because when you play a left-footed left centre back, it opens up the other side of the
Maguire one.
How did we concede the goal? Harry Maguire on his right foot passed the ball across the goal to the goalkeeper, and that's how we conceded. Everyone was blaming the goalie, but bruv, rule number one in football, they teach you in the academy. There's several things they teach you as a child, 7 years old. Do not pass the ball across the goal. They always teach you that. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? If you're a striker, when you get put through on goal, the first thing they teach you is run across the defender, bro. Once you go across them, you draw a foul, and also you stop them from making a challenge, bro. There's several things you get taught as the fundamentals of football. Rule number one, don't pass the ball across the goal, bro. If you're passing the ball back to the goalkeeper, you pass it outside the width of the goal, bro. You don't pass it towards the goal, because if it goes under the keeper's foot, it goes in the goal. So why would you pass the ball to a goalkeeper who's clearly not ready to receive it with a man pressing him? He's a goalkeeper, bro. Like honestly, what do you expect? If you got a left-footed centre back, that never happens. He opens the ball up, it goes straight out to the left back. No problems. Do you know what I mean? So I don't believe that we can't play out from the back. I believe that we're not being coached to play out from the back. I believe that the manager's telling them to play out from the back, but we're not actually. We don't have players that are press resistant, and also I don't think we work on it enough.
A good coach improves that. We saw that with Louis Van Gaal and Chris Smalling. Chris Smalling could actually play at the back under Van Gaal. He's poor with the ball if you take like Louis Van Gaal out of it.
Yeah. He is poor with the ball. I've seen it many times, mate. But you know what I mean? And that's why sometimes I feel like a lot of people said to me, you know what I mean? Is it laughable to say, you know what, if Marcos Rojo was doing decent and he was playing more game time, would he be in this team? Maybe he would. Maybe he would if he had.
He's no worse than some of these players. I'm not gonna lie, bro. No. Like, he's not. He's no worse than them, bro. Like,
I don't think he's in the Premier League squad though, is he?
Nah, he's not. You know the thing is with Rojo. Rojo needs a manager to be his brain, because he's just a gung ho,
and he's more better in the back three, though. I'm not gonna lie.
But he's just a hot-headed gung ho player. But if he had a manager like LVG that gave you a structure, Rojo could look good.
It was decent though.
Yeah, but he could look good in a system like that, bro. But if you give him a free reign to do whatever he wants, he's getting sent off, innit?
What I want to ask you guys, exactly. What I want to ask you guys though is the fact that, like, you man might not rate Maguire and Lindelof here, but why is Ollie not trying something else new then? That's my problem. I'm all for changing it around. If it means that Man United are more solid at the back, I'm all for it. But what my problem is that I feel like Ollie knows that these men are not good enough. Bailly, Twanzebe, obviously Menji will get his time. I think he's too young. I don't want to put him in the equation. But Twanzebe and Bailly, they should be ready. Twanzebe is 22 now. Bailly is 25, 26.
I don't think Twanzebe is good.
You know what? I listen, it's one of them, man. I think he needs more game time, but what I've seen of him so far is that it's very, very naive sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think he's good, bro. I think for someone, who's as physically blessed as him, I think he don't use his body well. Do you know what I mean? And his decision making is poor. And yes, he's young for a defender, because defenders mature late, innit?
Yeah, they mature late.
But then give him another loan spell in the Premier League this time. Because he went to the Championship and did well at Aston Villa, but loan him out to a West Brom or something where he's in a relegation scrap every day and he can play at the Premier League against top-level centre-backs. He's not learning nothing at being at Manchester United.
I think another problem with our centre-backs, I think Ollie wants to build a centre-back partnership. We saw it with Rio and Ferdinand. We need like a mainstay. None of our centre-backs are fit enough to do that, other than Maguire and Lindelof, which is why I don't think Ollie changes it.
And I don't think he will ever change it, because Maguire is the most expensive centre-back in the world.
Yeah, you know Maguire what I mean? Is undroppable.
If he drops him, if I tell you right now, if Ollie drops him, it's headline papers. If he drops him for a couple of games, it's headline papers, and Ollie cannot do. Well, this is the problem with Ollie. He will never ever do anything that will disregard his job, that will disrupt his kind of headlines. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to make sure everything's okay, everything's sound, and then he could go out there and all his frailties won't be shown. You know what I mean, bro?
I'm not gonna lie. If I was the manager, I'd play Luke Shaw left centre back and see how he gets on. Like, because honestly, I do not want to see Harry Maguire left centre back, bro. Like, I actually do not want to see it. Like, it makes me physically sick. Like he always
That's
dribbles.
he played right centre back all the time. Why did
Bro,
he change?
he always dribbles across the goal and he always passes across the goal, bro. And he tries to do these cross-field little ping balls and that.
Yeah.
Bro, play him right centre back, bro. Like, it's a pet peeve of mine. I do not like seeing it, bro. Like, even when I play video games, my left centre back's left-footed.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, bro.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? Like, literally, like, I always do it, bro. Like, if you can get a left-footed centre back, you play that just for balance, innit?
But I do think
I mean?
Ollie did want that in the summer, though. We know he wanted Nathan Ake, who's a left-footed centre back.
So why did they get him? I don't think they wanted him.
Nah,
I don't think they did.
No, remember Ollie after the Bournemouth game where he's like, oh, he mentioned he spoke to him or something.
He was playing us, man. He was playing us, man.
Nah. I still think there was something in that.
Listen, I don't know what they did, Joe, but I don't think they wanted Sancho. They wanted a left back. They got that. They wanted a number, another creative midfielder, and they got the three that they wanted.
I still think they wanted to send back. I think Mark Ogden, once like the transfer window was over, who works for ESPN, said that Ollie did want to send him back. Yeah. And
there was a couple that was about though. There was Pau Torres. We were linked with Pau Torres.
Yeah, Badishil.
Who was it against? Badishil, yeah. But still, Pau Torres was the only left. We want a left-footed centre back. We should have went for him then.
Pau Torres, I signed him on my game. Like, you know the ones, and he plays left centre back for me.
Yeah, exactly. Let's run. You know the ones there, bro.
I'm just saying, innit? Pau Torres is my left centre back. So
yeah, like, man.
Listen, it's what it is.
I think Gabriel's another one here.
Yeah, we might have that one still. He's looking a bit shaky still.
Yeah, but it's only one game. He's been all right, man.
Listen, man.
I think the only reason he's looked all right is they play a back five with two DMs.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta give it to him. He's probably he's getting pegged back FC, man. There's only so much you can get pegged back, man.
But I do think on the ball he looks decent though.
Yeah, he looks decent. For 30 million, it's definitely a snip.
Yeah.
You get me? 23 as well, only.
That's what I mean. And instead of working on playing out from the back, we're chipping balls in bins. Thanks for reminding me. You know what I mean? This is what we do at Man United. You know what I'm saying, bro? Moving like the bin man. We're just chipping balls in bins on that. It's so dead, bro.
It's madness in the dunya.
This is the problem today that we saw some good stuff. Anthony Martial getting involved in stuff. I'm so happy he got his goal, man. Because people chatting crap, and then obviously, flipping Obam Wingy scored yesterday. Yeah, so you know what I mean. Like, come on, Martial he had to. You know that
for the silence meters and that.
Yeah, had to, bro.
He was solid today. Like his numbers: 92.6% pass accuracy, 42 touches. He created 3 chances, 1 goal, 1 assist, 4 shots in total, 3 shots on target, 1 big chance missed, lost possession 7 times.
But guess what? People won't actually realize how good he played today. Why? Because he only got the 1 goal. You know what I'm saying? That's it. If he scored a hat-trick, people would have been saying he had a great game. But look at those numbers. They speak for themselves, bro. That's a super efficient centre-forward performance of the highest level. That's what that is.
Contribution. He needed that. I think with Martial, it's kind of like a confidence thing for me. Like once he gets the first goal,
Statman. I never think the confidence went. It's just the goals just dried up.
I think confidence in front of goal. Like he was snatching.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by that. Now he has that. I think like now he's kind of like more relaxed. Like you saw when he scored, the smile on his face. He needed that goal so bad, and he's got it now.
Facts.
And the ball over the top, you get me? Poof. He knew that goal was saucy, mate. You know what I mean?
Bob, different. Listen, the football today at times, like just off the cuff was sensational. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is why management is so important, and that's why it's mad. We sacked LVG, but I tell you what, if he had these players, imagine the football.
I know.
You
know what I mean? Like
it'd be a joke, innit? It'd be an actual joke, the football we'd be playing right now, because we've genuinely got players that can break lines now. We never had that under him. Do you know what I'm saying? And we carried out on our home form, man, because at home we're a bit tentative and we have the onus to win the game. It's easy, kind of. I'm not saying it's easy, but away from home, you're almost like, you know what I mean? You're always like on the back foot, and you know what I mean? There's an onus on the home team. The pressure's off you, basically. But when I feel like at home, I just don't know if Ollie believes in himself, man, to say that, yo, are you going to get embarrassed here? I don't worry about getting embarrassed. Let's worry about winning this game and winning it convincingly. You get me? Like, don't worry about. You know what I mean? I just feel like he's worried about too much stuff, man.
But I do think the team lineup that he selected today with Pogba and Bruno starting, with only like Matic there, it was a lot more positive. Hopefully we see that against Leeds We never know with Oli. But like at home, we have to go for it a bit more now. Like we've only scored 3 goals at home in 6 games. We've won 1 game in the league.
Yeah. And Leeds are gonna come at us, man. They're not gonna play sitting back. They're gonna come at us, you know. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they're gonna come at us, so we just gotta go for it, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully, Fred. But the problem is, I just feel like Popper will sit out again this one, and then he'll play Fred and McTominay.
For the
Bro,
mobility and stuff.
if you do not start for Pogba next match, you are a crackhead.
That's what I'm saying. He's
Why
now, man.
Why this guy's confident and he's on form? You play the kid. I don't care, innit? You play him. If he doesn't start Pogba against Leeds and we don't win, oh my lord. Because literally the way Pogba's playing right now, you cannot tell him that he's not playing. Especially after him being out injured for so long and that, and he's getting his groove back. You can't not start him, bro.
Facts, man.
I think, as I said before, Ollie's a coward. He's gonna protect the back foot as much as he can. Which is why if Pogba don't play, I won't be surprised.
I don't know, bro. It's unbelievable for me. Like he has to. He has to play, bro. Right now, when I'm looking at the team, there's not too many players in the team that are actually playing well, if we're being honest with ourselves. Do you know what I mean?
No.
They're not really playing well. Is not playing well. Maguire's not playing well. Lindelof's not playing well. Teller's had a decent game today. Do you know what I mean? Into the midfield. Like
wasn't great.
Bruno's not playing well. Matt isn't playing well. Pogba's playing well. Rashford's playing well in spells.
Bruno was a bit off today. It's hit and miss.
Martial's playing well, but in front of goal, do you know what I mean? He's been a bit lukewarm / cold. And then Mason Greenwood's not playing well, but he's not playing badly. Mason's just...
What does that say then, Rants? Individual?
It's the system, innit? The system doesn't suit more players than it suits. However, like, bro, like, come on, man. While someone's hot, you got to play them.
I think with Mason, it's kind of like he's a young kid as well. He's not going to be like a 10 out of 10 every single game.
Yeah.
So it's kind
he's
of
not.
like,
we don't expect that from Mason Greenwood. You know what I mean? We don't expect it from him. However, while Pogba's playing well, we have to play this guy. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We're shooting and flipping McMuffin into these lineups, bro. We don't need McMuffin to beat Leeds, bro. Like, honestly, the way Leeds move the ball around, he's probably going to get booked in the first 15 minutes anyway.
Facts.
I might as well just not play him. Genuinely. Do you know what I mean? Because he's a reactive player. His reading of the game's not great.
So what the midfield free will be?
If you play him and Fred, yeah, bro, if against Leeds, I'm not playing Matic because he's too slow. I'll probably play Fred, Pogba, and Bruno. Like, why not?
Exactly.
You know? Why
Their
not?
midfield isn't that great. It's they got Phillips here, but it's the runners and the wingers. The wingers are quality. Wingers, bro. That Rafinha, Harrison.
Yeah, he llooks really good.
Rafinha is a baller, you know. Listen. Listen.
Even Jack Harrison, the goal they scored the other day.
Him and Podence, direct wingers, bro. You get me? And for me, them man there will cause us problems. But a midfield battle, I think we can win that. Phillips is the only one that's a DM that can do all right in that midfield. The rest of them, I reckon we can win the midfield battle and we can dome it from there. Be aggressive in the midfield, and then Leeds, you get me? They're very, very hit and miss, man. A lot of people are raving about Bielsa, but I feel like he can be got out, man. You know what I mean? I don't think he's the man that everyone's talking about. You get me? It's in moments still.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, bro.
I think Bielsa's a very good manager, but
he's a good manager, but I feel like
he's a manager like Pep, like Klopp, and these man. Them man are Plan A managers, isn't it? Like, you know how they're gonna play. They win some, they lose some, but they never change, innit? So there's ways of setting up to beat these managers. Do you know what I mean? And I think that we have better players than Leeds. That should be enough if we attack the game the right way. If we attack the game the right way, Leeds can always be hit on the break, and they've always got a conceded goal in them, bro. We just got to make sure that we're still in the game and we don't give them too much confidence early on, and we do the simple things well. I think we can beat Leeds United.
And we don't get caught up in the game.
Yeah, so they're going to score. They've scored 24 goals, the same amount of goals as us.
Jeez, man.
So they're going to score.
And Leeds have only actually won 3 of the last 10 games as well.
But they like that though. They're never based on form. They're just a team that just, you know what I mean, yo-yo. You know what I mean?
They'll always score goals, whether they win or not.
I think they'll play the same, but it's kind of like we will, if we take our chances, if it's kind of like a gun-hole game, we should win because we got the better forwards.
I don't know. I think the opposite me, you know.
See, Bamford for me misses too many chances. I think last season he missed 33 big chances in the league.
Yeah.
I just ain't clinical.
But I don't want it to be a game where it's both ends because I feel like they'll. I don't know, man. There's something that tells me if we control the game and we kind of be more aggressive and then we just like bully them. If we bully them, yeah, we'll win the game easy. But if it's back and forth, I don't know if our defense can cope with that, man. I don't think so, man. I think you'll see Shaw back on the weekend.
You know what? You know what, man? You know what man could do? Man could do McTominay, Fred double pivot, Pogba from the left, Rashford from the right.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think that beats Leeds.
Yeah. You have to be aggressive against this Leeds team.
I think, that's what he'll do. He needs the protection.
Look at Chelsea, man. They played free in the midfield. They were aggressive, and then they got the 3-1. You know them, man. So I feel like you've got to be on it from the ball. But if we start slow, jeez, man, they could tear us apart, mate. That game could be easily 1-2-3, boom. You know what I mean? They could easily do that. But we'll see, man.
Man, big up. There's 1.4 in here. Smash the like. You know what I mean? Let's get us up there, man. Get the likes up. Now, I think that 4th, Pogba from the left against Leeds would be a mad thing, you know? I think that could work. I think we have to approach Leeds similar to the way we approached Leipzig in the first leg. I think we could beat them.
I hear you. That one.
Leeds have got conceded goals in them, and I swear that Marcus Rashford on the counter attack, bro. I think that could work.
And Leeds do live like a lot of space to run in behind.
Oh, loads, bro. Like they live so dangerously.
But then they use it to their advantage as well, though, because if they were to do one-on-one versus United, I think that's a bit scary as well because. You know what I mean? One-on-one fullbacks. As much as I rate Wan-Bissaka, sometimes he gets a bit giddy and thinks he can last-minute tackles all the time. They're going to be direct. They're just going to whip it in first time. You know, they're not going to give you know what I mean, time to get your legs round and then become Spider-Man. You know what I mean? They're going to just whip it in. You know what I'm saying? So we got to remember that these guys are direct. But I think, listen, I'm confident about this running, man. I think we've got in us to win this game. Then I think it's Everton, Aston Villa, Wolves, Leicester. Listen, I think we can win them games, man. Our squad is good enough to beat them games, man. It's all about if Ollie tinkers it around too much and starts playing, you know what I mean? 5 at the back at home, you know what I mean? Or changing it around and playing Quan Mat on the right-hand side, you know what I mean? If them
this comment here, but I don't agree with.
To Leeds, you have to outwork them. Chelsea.
I think you have to outwork Leeds. I don't.
But you have to be aggressive, though. You have to be aggressive against them.
Yeah, you do, but bruv, you just I don't think so. I just think you just have to be. You have to be very efficient. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to outwork Leeds, bro. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to outwork them. I just think that you need to be very compact. And when you break, you need to break with a purpose. And we have Marcus Rashford that likes grass, bro, to run into. I swear to God, if we stay compact against Leeds, we defend well, and we're very direct on the counter attack. Very quick build ups, we can get in behind them all day, mate. All day. I honestly, like, as much as Leeds are a very good team, this whole thing that you have to do flipping fight fire with fire against Leeds, you don't, bruv. You don't. Like, I mean, they give a lot of chances as well. Like, we just need to make sure that we don't miss ours because we will get them.
Time will tell, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it all depends on what kind of lineup we go with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think if you play this kind of lineup today, I think you'll win the game. But it all depends on what happens in it.
But I think
would say, go on.
We also need to realize that Ollie's now the Christmas period started. Games every 3-4 days. He has to rest some players. It's whether like he picks the right game.
But will he do that though, Statman? He won't do it because he knows.
I don't know. I don't have faith in Ollie doing that.
But when he takes people out, it shows for what he is.
Like we saw it. What was it against West Ham when Bruno didn't start? We were poor in that first half.
But he has to do that because hamstrings will go, you know. When they start playing every 2 games, hamstrings will go.
Yeah, but this isn't the game to drop Bruno.
Yeah, obviously not.
Bruno speeds everything up. And I think against Leeds, we need that quick transition to beat them. If our build-up too slow, it's dead. We need Bruno for a game like this. Do you know what I mean? Like we definitely need a game like today, I not so much.
The rest will come in the Carabao Cup against Everton, I think, for the players.
I forgot about that, you know. That's mad, Everton, you know.
Because then we got Leicester, Wolves, Villa after that in the Premier League. That's hard.
It's just a quite of a quick succession of games. Can we be quick enough to? Because you know what, you could be in this title race, but by come January you could be out of the title race.
Yeah, facts. Football's mad.
Football's mad because I don't think Liverpool have got any tough games now, have they? What's Liverpool's next couple of games and that?
Wait, let me see.
Let me see now here.
They got Palace away, which is a hard game. Then they got West Brom, Newcastle, Southampton. Easy games.
Ah, man, they're doing bits, man. They're doing bits, and I don't lie.
And then on the 17th, we got them.
Yeah, away in it.
I
think they beat Palace, man. I think Palace are good, but I think, you know what I mean, they don't really clinical team.
And I think Liverpool getting a couple players back. Thiago's back in training now as well.
Yeah. Big Sam, man, where you at, G? Come on.
I said, that's hilarious, man. But today, who did they give man of the match to? Rashford, I think they said. Was it Marcus that got man of the match?
I'm not sure.
Got 2 goals in it.
Nah, but you know he was gonna get man of the match today. Do you know what I mean? Like, based on the fact that he scored 2 goals, it's not really a surprise. He played well today. You know what I mean? I'm happy for him. It's been a while, innit? It's been a while since he's played well. So it is what it is. Hold on. Funny how our 4 best players link up for a goal. Those 4 need to be starters every week. Maguire and Lindelof, not it. You know what's mad, yeah? I said it before, yeah? Good players just have like a knack of being able to play with good players. I don't know. That's just how it is, innit, bro? Like, this is that simple. Like, good players are playing good players.
Regarding Lindelof, yeah, I think people need to give him credit for the assist for the Rashford goal as well. That was a great pass.
Oh, brilliant ball.
And Rashford's first touch, and then bang, straight away shot. That was brilliant.
Listen, man, I knew that, man. We were talking before off air. If that Bergwijn chance, Rashford scores it, and today, you get me. He's seen it today, man.
Yeah.
But then he missed the one where he should have scored. You know,
yeah.
Rashford always does the ones where you don't think, you get me. Like, but that's why, you know, sometimes I feel like I have a love-hate relationship with Rashford, man. Sometimes he just pisses me off, but you know what? More times I'm just like, I want the best for him, man.
But I told you, that's why I said he's Nanny, bro. Nanny 2.0. That's what Nanny used to do. Nanny used to miss the easy chances, then slap 130 yards top bins with his weaker foot. Bruv, this is what he does.
But I think with the fans, everyone loves Rashford because he's just so exciting to watch.
Yeah, man. Everyone loves him, man. It's just not.
He doesn't excite me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He frustrates me. I don't find him exciting at all.
For the average fan, when a guy gets the ball and just drives at people, takes 4 people on, that's just exciting.
Yeah, for me, that's
it. May not be like efficient or like get anywhere, but it's just like aesthetically, it's just like.
You know why it excites me? Because I feel like you know why it excites me? Because I feel like if he does the simple things right, he's up there. Like in terms of like in Europe, you know what I mean? I feel like he's up there. But when he starts to sometimes for me double think things, or you know what I mean, second think a lot of stuff he does, then that's where you see the different Rashford. And that's what frustrates me. If he plays his A game and not his B game, I'm telling you right now, Rashford can be what he wants to be. I've always said it. But when he starts thinking he's Ronaldo, you know what I mean? Like when I say, you know what I mean, sometimes I feel like he just thinks he's Ronaldo. Play your Rashford. You are Marcus Rashford. Play like the way you are. And I feel like if he does that, he's what he can be, man. I'm telling you. And that's why I've got a love-hate relationship. Because I think, oh, what's he doing that for? Or some games, I'm like, where is he? You know what I mean? I'm thinking, come on, man. You've got everything on your feet. You got quick, you got pace, you got skill, you got the agility. You know what I mean? You're starting to get better with your composure. You've got all the attributes of a top winger. But sometimes it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
but he's got attributes of a top winger, but
the IQ is not there.
He wants to be a striker. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's
not a striker, though. He's not
but in his head he is, though.
Man.
This is what I'm trying to say. Listen, if Rashford said, you know what, I'm a winger, and he actually played like a winger, and he worked on what wingers need to work on, he would be a better player. Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't have the killer.
Feel like he plays like a modern day winger, though, in terms of coming inside and stuff.
No, modern day wingers, no. Like the thing is, modern day wingers don't exist now. Like,
he's a left forward, man.
He's a wide forward, but a winger is Wilfred Zaha. Wilfred Zaha is a winger. He's someone that takes players down the outside. He does come inside and shoot as well, but he's a pass-first player, innit? That's what wingers are. Wingers look to create. Rashford doesn't look to create. Rashford's always first thought is to score. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's a striker in his head. And because he thinks like a striker, his decision-making isn't great because most of the time, the shot that he wants to take is an on. So he misses the pass because he's not looking for the pass. He's looking for the shot. Do you see what I'm saying?
With Rashford, it's kind of like he looks best when he's not thinking. When he has time to think, then I'm like, okay, you don't know what you're going to get with Rashford.
Because he's not a creative player. Because he's not a pass-first player.
which is what like when Oli first came in, I thought he would work on it. I think I remember Oli at the start of his reign when we played Newcastle. I think it was this one-on-one chance, and he actually scored it. Normally, we don't really see that with Rashford kind of thing.
But that's what I mean. I don't think he's improved. I don't think he's improved.
I think he's improved in terms of his confidence.
I think he's matured. I think he's matured. I don't think he's improved. There's a difference. Players mature with time and age, innit? He's matured, but I don't think he's improved. I think his ability-wise, he's exactly the same player, bro. I just think he's matured. But his game still is refining. His game is refining, and I think a good manager does that. And
also, it's consistency in terms of.
See, look, this brother, we're talking about consistency, and this guy's posted Rashford has a GA 17 in 20 games. That would tell you that he's consistent. But when you watch his performances, you can see he's not. Do you see why these number things don't mean anything? They don't mean nothing. And this is it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And you look at someone like Wilfred Zaha, who is a lot more consistent, but his GA is not 17.
Yeah, his numbers are not great.
That's why I've always said I don't think you'll see. But I said for me, I said by 26, 27, I think he'll max out.
Yeah,
that's what I think. Honestly, that's what I believe. I think by 26, 27, he'll max out because either if he doesn't improve his IQ and in terms of his overall play, he just will be this, you know what I mean, another kind of like nanny, you know what I mean, and another kind of player where you always have these wave of players, you know what I mean, like wingers that come up, like you think they're the best thing, and the next thing you know, by 26, 27, they fade away. They don't have the levels of consistency like the Neymars and the, you know what I mean, in the world of football where they're up there every single year in, year out. And I feel like, I don't know, man, maybe a better manager gets out of him. I don't know, maybe. I mean, but he needs to have one-to-one coaching. Right now, maybe he gets that well, I don't know if he gets that at England, but you know what I mean? Like, he needs to have one-to-one coaching with someone.
It's kind of similar to Sterling, though. Pep worked a lot on Sterling.
Yeah.
And you can see
Pep,
it.
Pep, when he came, Pep told him, stay wide right. Have you seen when Sterling was playing in wide right position where he'd literally get the ball and receive it so wide and then he'd come in to play? That's how much he learned under Pep Guardiola. And he bossed that position. And he became one of the best in the world. You know what I mean? I just feel like Sterling has improved. Rashford, he's improved to a certain extent.
Sterling's football IQ has improved, but I always believed that Sterling was a more intelligent player than Rashford. Even when you look at Sterling at Liverpool, he dribbles, but he dribbles with his head up. Rashford dribbles with his head down. Do you know what I mean?
I think Sterling's a golden boy winner as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Golden boy winner,
Bro, Sterling dribbles with his head up. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's certain players like that. Like even like Aaron Lennon as well was similar. Like he would get past the player, but he's always got his head up to try and dink it into the box or something like that. When Rashford dribbles, is to get half a yard to get a shot off all the time. Like that's all he's thinking about is I need to get a shot. I need to get a shot off. And because of that, all the runs that comes in, he misses it. Imagine if you're a striker. If you're Tony Martial, as soon as Rashford gets the ball in the left, you don't even make the run because you know he's going to shoot. Now, you know he's going to shoot. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Wilf, when he's dribbling down the left, you know he's probably going to take his man on and then get his head up and try and pick someone out. Do you know what I mean? And that's the difference at that level. If he's got a coach that's actually going to take him on to the next level, like I said with what Klopp does, Klopp adds 20% on every player. Do you know what I mean? If Klopp adds 20% on Marcus Rashford, he's looking like an absolute worldie, bro.
And I think Nagelsmann can do that, you know. Like, as I keep saying, Timo Werner's goal output went up so much under Nagelsmann. I'm telling you, and like
Timo Werner, I think Werner's crap without Nagelsmann. When I watch him, he just looks like a dog, like a dog chasing the ball in the park.
But you probably say Timo Werner and Rashford are probably like similar type of players in terms of.
I said it before Werner even came. I said he just looks like a German Rashford. A man will run in me, bro.
That man as well. That Shabazlak. Why do you think he's gone to Dortmund? You know what I mean? So RP Leipzig, Shabazlak. You know what I mean? Like it's so clear, man. Maybe that they're looking for that kind of player who will take them to the next level. And when they reach the next level, then they go to like some Real Madrid and all these teams because they know, right, we need to go to the next level.
Nagelsmann can improve players.
He's a big contract, man. I don't think that project for me, what he's getting Leipzig, I don't think he'll want to leave that right now. He's only 32, man, 33. He's still got about 20 years, man.
Yeah, but I still think like if a big club like United come in for him, I think. Well, as I said, I'm not saying like United are a big club in terms of like European like footballing wise, like footballing standards, but we're still a big club. I still think like Nagelsmann would love that challenge, and then eventually go to Real, which It's definitely a dream job.
As long as Ollie's not there, listen, I'll take if it's a pick of Poch and Langsman, listen, I don't mind, mate. You know what I mean? But I still want that magic, you get me? Yeah, man, I still want that magic.
Yeah, I mean, I saw someone saying Rashford plays better from the right. I have to agree as well. Because it takes the shooting option off the table, so he's actually got to think. Do you know what I'm saying?
See, I'm not with that. I think Rashford, when he plays on the right, is like he's more direct in a way in terms of that he takes people down the outside. But I still think we're not seeing the best of Rashford on the right.
No, I think we are. I think we're seeing the best of him for the team. Because even the goal he scored today, both of them came from down the middle. And then when he's on the right, he can still drift inside. Like Mason drifts inside from the right anyway, but he plays with his head up when he's on the right. Do you know what I'm saying? And also, like when you play on the right-hand side, you're on your stronger foot and you're going away from the traffic when you go down the outside, bro. When he runs into traffic, when you're cutting inside all the time, you're cutting into players, bro. And his decision-making when he cuts inside and he's got players on him is not very good.
I think maybe right now Rashford may look better on the right because of Wan-Bissaka. Because Wan-Bissaka, like, offensively doesn't really offer much. But I think, like, say if we do get another right back like Diego Dalot, I think on the left he'll look a lot better. Imagine him, Tellers overlapping, and then Rashford cutting inside.
I don't know why Ifeanyi's not being given a chance in the youth
I think that's just because of injuries.
Is he fit?
As well.
Is he fit?
He played in match of Derby, Ifeanyi.
I think he got an assist for one of the goals as well.
Yeah, man. I don't know why he's not being given a chance, man. He's a good player, man. He's up and down as well. Good technical wing up the right back. So I don't know why he's not going to be given a chance. But that's Ollie, though. He don't want to try nothing new because the fact of the matter is he will get caught out, and that's it, mate.
But I think with Ethan Laird, it's kind of like what game can you chuck him into?
If Lamptey gets chucked in there, bro, Ethan Laird can get chucked in there.
No, but Lamptey's played consistently for like Brighton and stuff.
But you have to get that, though, surely. How are you going to get consistency if you don't get the chances?
With Ethan Laird, it's kind of like he needs to be brought into like an early round in the FA Cup or something, or an early round in the Carabao Cup, and then we'll see where he goes from there. Because I think right now he's only played a couple minutes in the Europa League, and that's it last season.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? But brother, even though, like, look at the conversations we're having, bro. Like, we have good players at our football club. That's the that's the long and short of it. You know the ones. The fact that we're arguing where their best positions are, brother, at least we got good players. At least we're not talking about replacing them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is where we were a season ago or 2 seasons ago, bruv. Like, genuinely, like, we're in the title race. I said it before. I said it like, what was it, 3 episodes ago? I said, bruv, we're in the title race. And man, we're laughing. And James was like, no, you're not in the title race. And I said, why? I said, why are we not in the title race? Look at the numbers, bro. Like, why is it? Is it because of who I said, is it because of who our manager is? Because if that's the case, you can't do it on numbers, bro. Because if we win our game in hand, we're 2 points off the top. You can't tell me that Tottenham are in the title race, but we're not. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense, bro. It don't make sense.
According to everyone, Chelsea are in the title race. We're above Chelsea with a game in hand.
We're above Chelsea with a game in hand, and we were 2 points behind Chelsea with 2 games in hand before today. So if Chelsea are in the title race, so are Manchester United, because I tell you what, bro, like Lampard's a scrub. Kings Road, Tim Sherwood, that's what he is. He's an absolute joker, bro. Like Hakeem said, blood, he plays the Thunderball on Wednesday and the National Lottery on a Saturday, bro. It's always a gamble. This geezer don't know what he's doing. You know what I mean? I had a Chelsea fan, one of my mates messaged me today saying, right, Lampard needs to get it together. Like, we probably need to flip and bench the 2 German boys, and we need to bring in a defensive coach. I heard you did. I heard they brought in a defensive coach literally last month. It ain't made a damn difference. And them man ain't played no one yet, you know. They ain't played no one yet.
They haven't played no one yet, bro.
Chelsea defensively have looked a bit better. You have to say.
Yeah, no,
because they got not David Silva, sorry, Thiago Silva in there. Like, bro, he's going to help in it with defensive organization, just his presence and stuff like that. But the bottom line is, I think Chelsea haven't picked up a win against any of the top teams they played.
Top 10, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, top 10. No wins, bro. You man are scrubs, bruv. You see, all you Chelsea fans, you were giving it the big one at the start of the season. Now, I mean, I had an argument on the football terrace with the Anita girl telling me about that flipping Zara Wayne Bridge, flipping Chilwell, bruv. Yeah, he's a scrub as well, bruv.
He got to the goal, didn't he?
Bruv, he's a scrub flipping Peaky Blinders with the partying and that. Man are talking about Chilwell, bro. You know what I mean? To chill out, bruv. Man, don't tell me about no Chilwell, bro.
Man said Chilwell, chill out, you know.
Stink, bro. I'm telling you, Lampard is an absolute scrub. You don't know his arse from his elbow, mate. Like Ziyech is the only decent player, yeah, that them man
He's
signed.
injured right now.
Exactly. And Thiago Silva, trust me, bro, he's not going to pass his MOT after Christmas. I'm telling you, he's an old codger as well, bro.
I think
he's
that's
one hamstring injury away, yeah, from their whole thing going tits up, bro. I'm telling you.
Crumbling, yeah. I think as well.
I think when Chelsea did sign the signings that they did, I think everyone was gassing the window up. I think, like my messages are there on my post, I didn't rate most of the signings. I think Thiago Silva, he's 36 now, coming into the Premier League. Don't get me wrong, he's done decent.
I predicted.
He's a risk. Chilwell was a risk.
Yeah.
Chilwell was overpriced. Havertz playing a lot deeper than he did at Leverkusen. Werner, if he's not playing in like a 2 up front, like at Leipzig, he played with Patrick Schick and Yusuf Poulsen, target man strikers where he can float. He's not doing that. He can't really do that at Chelsea. That's why he's being shifted to the left to play to accommodate Giroud into their team. Ziyech is kind of like right now injured. Who else did they sign?
Pulisic injured as well. Injury prone, isn't it?
And I think even when you look at like the average positionings and stuff, the heat maps from last season, Havertz and Ziyech operate in the same areas. Timo Werner and Pulisic operate in the same areas. They were never going to have those 4 functioning at all. So that's why I question Chelsea's signing.
Why
did they buy them? Why did they buy them for what?
The names.
They are scrubs, bro. That's what they done. Do you know what I'm saying? And they went and brought in, oh my god, man like Dry Havertz, blood. I'm loving watching him. Slow death, bro. Do you know what I mean? Slow death. Man's looking like flipping Mkhitaryan the second, bro. Like a Mkhitaryan regen. That's what he's looking like, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful to see. Absolute love it. Do you know what I mean?
I still think there's a player in Havertz though.
Oh, there is a player in them.
You never know, though, man.
But this is the Premier League. I don't care what you done.
You don't get time, man. You don't get time,
what you've done in the Bundesliga. This is the Premier League, bro. And right now, you ain't on it, bruv. Like, you're not on it, bro. You're not levels, fam. Yeah, he's a young kid and all of that, but I'm not here for none of that shit. Because you know what it is, yeah? A lot of other players don't get afforded the excuses that these man get. You know them ones. I will not shy. This is my channel. If you don't like it, you can hit the X at the top of your button. You know, I mean, at the top of your screen. This is my channel, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Just because you know how to use the cap locks on your keyboard, it don't make you a genius, bro. This is my channel, bruv. And I could block you, but you know what? I'm gonna let you keep chatting shit because it's my channel, bruv. Don't care. Do you know what I mean? Where's Chilwell now? Beginning of the season hype. Where is he? I don't know where he is.
This is that gel, man. The comb over gel in it. You feel me? Apply that comb over gel.
That's what I'm saying. This is it, bruv. I'm loving it. You know what I mean?
And
is that the same guy? It is as well. Man's all talk. Yes, I am. And I get paid to talk, blood. You know them ones. I don't care. What do you get paid to do? You know, like that, man. Man's at home rubbing one out, bruv. Watching my channel, fam. That's what you're doing, bruv. Behave yourself. You know what I'm saying? Man, bashing into a Primark sock, blood. Do you know what I mean? Thinking about Chelsea. Where are you in the league right now, blood? That's what I'm saying. We got a game in hand and you got your dick in your hand, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. It's all good, bro. Hey, listen,
but just touching on Chilwell, I think the worrying sign is that this is Lampard's signing. He wanted Chilwell. He could have signed a regular. He could have signed Alex Telles, but he chose Chilwell.
50 million down the drain.
Bruv, this is what I'm saying. I'm enjoying the demise of them, man. The King Road Tim Sherwood, bruv. This is what it is, bruv. When he gets sacked eventually, yeah, he's going to be known, yeah, for busting Mason Mount the same way Tim Sherwood was known for busting Harry Kane. That's all he's going to be known for. He's going to be the guy that introduced Mason Mount to the world. That's what he'll be known for when he finally gets sacked. It might even happen this season. That's going to be.
I said it, the first to get sacked, Rants. I said it. I tweeted it in September. Yeah, I tweeted it in September. You'll get sacked first, man. People laughed at me. Telling you, man.
Well, you were wrong, though. Slaven got sacked.
He will be. He'll be the first one to get sacked, though.
But Slaven Bilic has already got sacked.
No, he means out of Oli.
The top six.
He said out of Oli, Arteta, and Lampard. Lampard first to go.
Yeah.
The way Arteta's playing right now, he'll probably be him, though.
Yeah.
Nah, he's got life in, man. Arsenal, if he achieves out of relegation, then he's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, if them man can beat the relegation zone, he's manager of the year, man. You know what I mean, bro?
They're lucky Sheffield United didn't get any points today.
Bro, manager of the year, man, to Arteta, man, to get them out of the trouble.
Yeah,
you get me?
That guy's another scrub as well. My man called him the half price Allardyce, blood.
Bro, man, he's a Lego man, the Spanish Lego man, bro. You know them ones there, bro. With the Lego head,
bro. I love to see it. You know what I'm saying, bro? I love to see it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Thunderball Frank. That's what it is, bro. Thunderball Frank, bro. My man just, you know what I mean? Just scratch out the numbers, put it through the machine and hope. That's just what it is, bro. He'll never last, bro. Do you know what I mean? He'll never last, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it, bro. I told you. You see, when United are winning games, bro, like, bro, man's irresistible. I don't care, bro. Anyone can get smoked. No one can't chat to me. No one's team, bro. I don't care who you are. Tottenham, see, when they lost the game right at the end, poetic justice. That's what you get, Mourinho. Do you know what I mean? Them man outperformed the XG all season. And then the one time they actually create chances, they lose, bro. That was a football god saying, yo, Jose, suck on that. That's what that was.
No, but I think a draw would have been a good result. Like, we're in a title race right now.
Bro, I know that, but we are, we're not, like, at the same time, innit? Like,
we are, we're not, yeah.
We are and we're not, but you know what, yeah?
I believe it, but the manager don't believe. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you know what it is, yeah? Jose is so anti-football, yeah? Football won in that Liverpool game. Football won, bro, because what Jose did there, yeah? Bro, it was disgraceful, blood. Like, some of the things I saw, the territory, like 96% Liverpool. Like, what is this, bro? Like, I've never seen...
When there was no Ender-Belly or Lascelles, like Ender-Belly starting,
bro, 96% territory, bro. Harry Kane's highest position, yeah, on the pitch was literally like beneath the center circle, bro. Like, and I was like, hold on, what is this? Like, these man literally set out to hit man on the counter attack with 3 passes and just soak up pressure for the whole game. Do you know what I mean? When they started Ben Davies at left back, I was like, these men are not trying to attack at all. So because of that,
he tried that 4-4-2 thing.
Exactly. So because of that, yeah, he deserved to lose just for that, bro. Football won. Football won just because of that. Because anyhow, they shithoused the draw after that because the goal was against the run of play. And, bro, the counter-attack was so quick. Son, the camera didn't even pan quick enough to him. Like, we missed the goal.
They had 2 shots on target yesterday, I think.
You see what I'm saying? And Jose said the better team lost. Get the fuck out of here. Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm glad. I'm glad that they lost that game, bro.
I'm pretty sure Liverpool had 11, I think it was.
There you go. Football flipping won yesterday. Do you know what I mean? And that's all it was. So I'm glad. Do you know what I mean? Tottenham got smoked. Liverpool, yeah, like as well as they're playing right now, like they are still, they can be beat in it. They can be beat, bro. Yeah, they can be beat. Chelsea are pretenders. That's what they are.
City are pathetic as well.
Yeah, City are an absolute joke, bro. That bald fraud, yeah. Like, I'm glad that people are seeing him for what he really is now because the amount of money this guy spent. City low-key spent bare money in this window as well. Low-key, bro. Like, they bought 2 centre-backs. They bought Ake and...
Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz. Do you know what I'm saying? Ferran Torres as well. Bro, how much did they spend? They must have spent at least 150.
Yeah, they spent 60 on Diaz.
40 on Ake, I think it was.
40 on Ake, that's 100.
You see what I'm saying?
And then like 30 on Torres or something. 30.
23 million on Torres.
See, so they spent at least 120. Like, we're pushing about 150 in it, like in the window. No one's talking about it. And they haven't improved.
Well, that's Pep in it, you feel me?
Bro, this bald fraud.
We're 3 points above City now.
3 points above them. Do we have a game in hand on them as well?
Nah, we played the same amount of games as City.
Okay, we're still ahead of City, bro, and we've got Oli in charge. So that shows you how much that Pep's underperforming.
I reckon they should not sold signing, man. They should not sold signing. You know what I mean? He was their player, man. But Poch. I mean, not Poch. Pep couldn't control Sane, bro. Yeah, he couldn't
control him. That's why he got rid of him, bro.
But I think Sane at the same time wanted to leave as well. He wanted that left-hand side. And he weren't really going to move away from Sterling, was he?
Yeah, it's true, bruv. But I mean, listen, we're in this title race, guys.
Probably Sane seen the kind of the road that they were going to. You know what I mean? He's seen the frailty of the manager.
Sane's done good at buying so far as well. Played more on the right as well, cutting inside onto his left.
Yeah,
he's an overall. He's a decent winger. You get me? He's an all pro. I would have taken him. I would have made a bid for him. I don't know why United didn't go for it. Make a bid.
The way he glides past opponents, not many wingers can do that now.
Absolutely. What's this man say? All that frustration. Finally, Rants has something to talk well about his team. Chelsea still finishes above United. United talking about spending cash. I don't know if that was 3 separate conversations you were having there, bro. But let me tell you something, yeah? We're better than you. That's all that matters, bro. Do you know what I mean? Lampard's a fraud, blood. I do not care. Do you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for his uncle Harry, yeah, this bro would be a Sky Sports pundit with his cousin. You know them ones. They might be helping each other choose ties for the studio, blood. I'm telling you, Lampard's a
wow.
I don't care.
His first job was Derby, which is incredible.
That's what I'm telling you.
You know what? It was Harry Redknapp that brought him into the youth.
Bro,
Said,
I'm telling you about
my nephew is going to be the best player.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm telling you about Lampard. He would have been choosing ties with Jamie, blood. Do you know what I mean? He might even be flipping picking up what's his name, Mason Mount for training, blood. He might even have been his driver. That's what he might have been. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's not even go there. Don't compare my club to your club. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? At least my owners are allowed in the country, blood. Listen, you know what I'm saying? We're not going there today, blood. Don't tell me about Chelsea, blood. We don't care about your club. You know what I'm saying? Established in what?
I think
when were you established, bro? Coca-Cola Cup team, bro. That's what you man are, blood. You man are Michael Dewberry, blood. Don't talk about my football club.
I think Lampard broke the record for like the most money spent in one window or something as well, didn't he?
That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? Window, Lampard needs to climb out that window, blood. I'm telling you, that guy's a fraud. You're not trying to hear it, bro. No, I'm saying flipping Frank Lampard. I swear down, he's 2 games away from being under some serious pressure, you know.
I've been saying it. 2 games, bro.
Serious pressure, you know. Trust me, Frank's gonna get his blood. I'm telling you, and then he's gonna be in the Sky Sports studio with his cousin, bruv. That's what's gonna be happening, bro. Them man are gonna be making sure the mic levels are correct. That's what they're gonna be doing, bro. Like Carragher might even let him press one of his shiny toys. That's what's going on. Lampard's finished out here, bro. I'm telling you, if this guy makes it to the end of the season, I'll be very surprised. Very surprised. Him and Jody Morris, mate.
Especially with how ruthless Chelsea are and stuff as well.
Bro, he's gone. You know them ones. So don't worry about my club. You know them ones. You lot got your own shit to worry about. You got your own shit to worry about. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, when you got a bunch of German frauds, blood, that you man signed as well. Come on, bruv. These knockoff ballers, bro. Nah, I'm not trying to have that. So don't worry about my football team, bro. Do you know what I mean? And don't hurt your neck looking up the table, blood, because this is how it's going to be for a little while. What's Chelsea's next game?
Let me see.
I think they got who they got? Got Arsenal coming up in as well, haven't they?
Their fixtures are actually quite hard. West Ham, Arsenal, Villa, City.
There you go, bruv. You man are about to lose at least 2 of those games, blood. I'm telling you. And then Lampard's going to be in the Sky studio telling us where it all went wrong. I'm telling you. What you going to say? You ain't been backed? 200 million, bro. Get out of here, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Worry about your manager right now. Worry about your football team, fam. Because you man are about to get pammed. You know them ones. That's what's going to happen. Don't worry about my team, blood. Do you know what I mean? Don't worry about my team, fam.
It's actually looking a lot. It's actually looking worrying for Lampard looking at these fixtures. West Ham, Arsenal, Villa, City, Fulham, Leicester, Wolves.
There you go.
Burnley, Tottenham. That's a hard run of fixtures.
Bruv, Lampard about to learn something, bruv. He about to learn something, I'm telling you. He's going to learn, fam.
Lampard, you know.
You Chelsea man were talking all this smoke at the start of the season. I heard all of you. Bruv. Watch what's going to happen to you this season, bruv. Top 4, yeah? We'll see, innit? We'll see, blood.
I think I think top 4 will probably be Liverpool. I still think City will make it, United, and then Tottenham. Hopefully.
Bruv. Mad thing. Man said man's going to BT Sport, bro. That's where you're going. Not even Sky. BT Sport.
Second contract and that.
Do you know what I'm saying? Contract renewal. With Michael Owen and them. You know them ones there, bro. Hiding behind. Yeah, actually, got Scholes there. Ferdinand. Yeah, it makes sense.
Golden generation, man. Golden generation.
It, you know, like that, bro. At least you lot be able to sit at the same lunch table now because you're not playing no more. You know them ones. Do you know what I'm saying? Lampard, Ferdinand, and them man all eating the ham sandwiches together. Because that's what's gonna happen, bro.
That's it, ham sandwiches, you know.
Don't talk about my team, bro. Ham sandwiches.
Pat lunches and that. Pat lunches.
Pat lunches, Dairy Dunkers and that. Don't talk about.
They were wavy, man.
Bruv, don't talk about my team, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't talk about my team. Not right now, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Respect yourself, know yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't at me until your owner's allowed back in the country, fam. This is what we're doing, blood. You know what I'm saying? So bun Chelsea, blood. You know what I mean? And your stadium's crap as well, but it looks like a leisure centre. Have you man been there?
Yeah, I've been there, man. The dead stadium, not gonna lie.
Outside the stadium, it looks like they got one of them swirly slides on the outside, blood. The thing, it's a dump, bro.
Bro, it's madness, man.
It looks like flipping Butlins, bro.
You You know what's mad? We have all this talk for Chelsea and we still didn't beat Chelsea.
That's what I mean. The reason why we didn't beat Chelsea is our manager's a coward. That's why we didn't beat Chelsea. They were there for the taking, bro.
They were there for the taking, man.
Incredible that we didn't beat Arsenal or Chelsea.
Yeah, title contenders, bro. Later. Yeah, I mean, just pray for your manager, innit? Just pray for him, you know them ones, because that's what he'll be doing, fam. I'm telling you, tucking mics into his flipping belt strap. That's what he's gonna be doing soon. You know what I'm saying, mic'd up, blood. You know what I'm saying? So it's what it is, blood. Big up everyone in the chat. You know what I'm saying? 100%, bro. Like, it's always good to have a win. It's always good to celebrate a flipping good goal, bro. Man said I don't celebrate goals, bruv. Man United scored a sensational goal today, bruv. Man celebrated it. Don't tell me I don't celebrate goals, blood. Man don't celebrate in last-minute penalties when we don't deserve to win the game. But when my team play proper football, man celebrates goals, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Rashford scored a belter today. Man celebrated that. You get me? Great ball from Martial. Good goal. Man celebrated that. Third goal, irresistible football. I celebrated that. Don't tell me I don't celebrate goals, bro. Like, them I need to earn celebrations, fam. You know what I mean? We've been starved of some decent football for years.
I think for me, the biggest thing was the players that needed confidence got the confidence. Rashford got the 2 goals. Martial needed that. He got it. Even Pogba. Pogba's been playing good, but like the pressure's been on Pogba and he performed again.
This is it, bro. So nah, bro. Yo, we can't complain about today. We can't complain about today. Do you know what I mean? Big up everyone inside. Another W for the boys. Do you know what I mean? Leeds is going to be a lot more difficult. I'm not going to lie, but bruv.
Tactical game, man. It'll be a tactical game, that one.
We could beat them. We could beat them, guys. You know them ones. Big up everyone in the chat. Twitch gang, make sure you throw out the emotes, blood. You already know what it is. All the man them here, yeah, make sure you follow the gang already. Obviously, you already know United Central. You already know StatmanBains on Twitter and Instagram. Like, make sure you follow that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bruv, like, after every game, we'll be back here. You know them ones. Like, man's above Chelsea. Them man can't chat to us. Do you know what I'm saying? Arsenal, relegation fight. You know them ones there. If you man need any players on loan, like, you got some good youth prospects. You know them ones, because bruv, man, they need it for that trip to Middlesbrough away next season. Mad thing for you. Mad thing for you.
Don Robbie's gonna be balling next year.
Yeah, trust me. I told him he's gonna be able to buy Tesla, blood, with the amount of money he's
10 houses and that, bro. It's mad in Adonia.
Trust me. I'm telling you, bruv, you man are not ready for us right now, bro. Listen, we got a scrub of a manager and we're still putting man to the sword. We're giving teams 1-0 head starts and still turning them over, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. We're doing the thing, bro. Like, it's smoke season, bro. And the more United win, the more I'm gonna chat shit, bruv. You man are not ready. You can't stop me, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm watching Tottenham crumble last night. Was poetic, bro. You know them, as long may it continue. I don't want I don't want flipping Mourinho to win jack shit, blood. Man, I don't want him to. I don't want to see a smile on his face a day. You know, there's no way. I'm not trying to see that. Do you know what I'm saying? So big up everyone in the cut. Smash that, man. You know, the ones are still 1.5 in here. Do you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, man's back. I got Matisse and DG tomorrow at midday, and then at 3 o'clock I'm here with Lee Gunner. What else have I got? And then at 6 o'clock I got the show with Turkish. You lot got 3 shows tomorrow. You get me? So 12, 3, and 6, blood. You know what I mean? Every 3 hours from 12. The first 2 shows are on my channel, and then 6 o'clock is on Turkish's channel. So big up everyone inside. You get me? And yeah, bruv, like, you lot got a GOAT stream today, bruv. That watch along, bro. That's the greatest.
That's legendary, man.
Time, blood. You know them ones. How did man give you Saeed, my brother Lee Gunner, and James as well, bruv? You know what I'm saying? You man are getting GOAT streams, blood. That's what you're getting. Do you know what I'm saying? So big up everyone that's supporting the thing inside. Make sure you smash the like button. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, since it was a hot topic for the stream, bruv, man have to end it on fuck Chelsea, blood. Say no more. Catch you, man, tomorrow, innit?